Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video, and today, dear God, did I find something amazingly cool that I didn't know existed, and I have to give a big shout out to Longtendo Rangers who put this up. They've actually remastered and done, lightened it up and made it look great compared to other footage that I had to look into, and oh my God, so literally just check these guys out because it is highly worth it. So a big shout out to them. So today we're going to be talking, and also before we begin, if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. So let's talk about this. So apparently Power Rangers, back in the day when they made Zeo, they made a prologue to Power Rangers and it was lost. Hence it says Power Rangers Zeo 25th anniversary. This is obviously, they've done it, but this is the lost prologue. It's coming. And when I watched this for the first time, I was like, why the hell haven't we seen this? Why wasn't this the beginning part? Because Zeo was so different from what I remember from the opening. So let's have a look and let's go through this. So mainly at the very beginning, it kind of opens up where the Power Rangers are gaining their powers. Obviously, we see the command center blowing up. Now, this is the one thing that I wanted to mainly see. So this is one of my favorite parts in it. So let's play this. It's just what happens with the logo. Does this and then gone. I really like this. So the next kind of main focuses that we've got on this is that it shows like kind of a mystery.
Threat to the planet. Now back to the music.
So all of this here is something very different, and it's something that I didn't think would happen because it looks very much like something that is, how to say, from another show, and I wasn't quite sure. But it's this guy here. Now, I will say, in this entire thing, I wish they had edited this so it's not just, it's coming down. Once you get past a few and the clips get longer, you're absolutely fine. So the main issue here is that you have this scientist, and she's seen something that is entering the Earth's atmosphere, or is kind of breaking in. We have Zedd now. Rita and Zedd are completely different in here compared to the thing where they decide to run. Lord Zedd wants to stay. He wants to fight King Mondo and the Machine Empire, but obviously he can't because he'd be completely outgunned. And this to me is something that I was very shocked on, and especially like Zedd just wants to stay. He doesn't care.
Wreaks havoc on the universe quite like you.
And no one will, for I am the master of evil.
And I love that. Like, it's generally a thing where I wanted Zedd to stay. I think it would be even better. So Rita sees exactly what's going on. So she alerts Lord Zedd.
What's the matter, my little plague blossom? Did Goldarito do something stupid again?
I thought Oh, never mind. The excitement of defeating the Power Rangers must be getting to me.
I like this because it feels like Rita doesn't want to, I'd say, like, she doesn't want to kind of ruin Zedd's mood for what he's doing. So it kind of focuses, and Lord Zedd finds out that King Mondo's coming. And obviously they've got to kind of go. So I'm skimming through. Now this to me is the main part I wanted to see a bit more.
To the planet.
So everything's been set up as we saw previously, where the observatory is going. Now again, I thought this was completely different because it looks like it could be something from another 90s show. The guy enters, he's wondering what's going on. And I thought this could be...
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Dr. Jewel.
Now that part to me is you could easily have turned around and had maybe a different part to where the Power Rangers come in, a new set of Power Rangers, rather than having Tommy and the others with the Zeo Crystal. This feels like this could have been set up for a government thing, but I'm guessing because back then they had problems from what I've heard with O-Ranger. But again, I didn't really kind of think that this part was... I thought that, again, this was a whole different part to like another 90s show. It's until this guy here turns around and he says something. So we'll play it here.
It's broken through the Earth's outer atmosphere.
It's such a cool thing.
Doctor, What is in that briefcase?
This where they could have had the morphers. I imagine this is what they could have done with the show and said, here are the morphers.
Something very distressing, Doctor. Very distressing indeed.
But even look, I thought here it was something different. It was not the... Like, it was something that would be completely shocking.
A meteor.
So, if we quickly go back a tiny bit.
Distressing, Doctor. These are photographs taken this afternoon from our space telescope.
So, it's very blurry, and I didn't realize that it was until boom.
This is definitely not a meteor.
And they start talking about the King Mondo, kind of ships that enter an attack. So they start kind of talking. We've got the standard Power Rangers news report.
Heard from in quite some time. There's varied speculation as to the whereabouts of the multicolored keepers of the peace. This reporter has received several anonymous phone calls from sources that believe the Power Rangers may have returned to their faraway distant planet.
Now that to me was very interesting because I didn't realize that people in Angel Grove thought that these people, like the Power Rangers, would be from outer space, from a different home planet. It would be interesting if he was talking about the Alien Rangers, but obviously it's he mentions later on the Mighty Morphing Power Rangers. So we have the janitor. He's seen everything, and he gets to call a number.
Shiny, and they were going
and he starts
fast.
Talking over about this.
I see. Shiny, fast. Anything else you can tell us?
If you ask me, they're coming this way.
And just this here is really fascinating. So again, another thing here is that Bulk and Skull are in the juice center, the Angel Grove juice bar, and I thought again this would be a fake thing until again up to this part here, where they start talking.
Dr. Kinder and Dr.
They have a go
Jewell,
at
the two
Lieutenant
scientists who
Stone and
first
say
sighted the
that
alien
he's
spaceship.
a slave driver type thing.
We never said.
And I'm fascinated
Well,
by
what
this.
then? We can't answer that. I'm afraid that information is classified.
So obviously everything's classified. They can't talk. And then Lieutenant Stone takes them out here to say that they have to watch something.
So this is your chance. But sir, there's nothing out here. Why would an alien spaceship land in the middle of nowhere? Hoffmeyer, you have a choice. You could stand watch out here or clean the latrines at Central.
You know, Bulky, cleaning latrines doesn't sound so bad.
I love this part.
This.
Oh, we'll be right here if you need us.
That's what I thought.
So Bulk and Skull now have to apparently protect this area in the middle of nowhere. They fall asleep because obviously it's very boring, and I don't blame them. And this is when the Machine Empire enters Earth's atmosphere and they're ready to attack. So these clips start getting a bit longer. But
Quite useless.
This is truly an excellent development.
King Mondo and Queen Machina are basically watching Earth, and they're saying, hey, Earth, if it's got people like these guys, then taking over the Earth will be very easy enough. We get more of the scientists talking about the show, about what's going on. And then here is when we've got Bulk and Skull kind of walking away.
Unidentified flying object.
Oh, you mean you didn't see a UFO?
We have to do something.
And they give us a stone thing, which again probably was set by the place. That is a prop department.
I guess you're right.
And we see. Oh, hang on, where are we? So Bulk and Skull arrive here, and they see the cogs, and right there, it's just the invasion has begun. They kind of come out and see Lieutenant Stone, and they start kind of talking to him about what's going on, and he doesn't know what it is.
Not that we were scared or anything, just that we weren't expecting it. Next time I'll call.
I just love the fact that now he's blaming, but then he sees the cogs himself.
They are everywhere. I believe you, Joe.
And it's the first time he actually believes them, which is quite good. I wish this part here that there was big explosions, but apparently it's not. So the next part, which we'll kind of go through, is they return to the juice bar. They Bulk Skull talk to Ernie and say, hey, you know, we've seen aliens, and he doesn't believe them. He has to see them on the biggest scale. Like, he has to have the commissioner talk about them, and he won't believe anyone else until the commissioner says it. And you kind of think that Bulk and Skull have always run in with monsters, so you think they're trustworthy to some degree. Then the commissioner turns around and says that he needs the Power Rangers. The Power Rangers need to come back, and Queen Machina and then King Mondo see this and go on about it. So then obviously the last kind of part is that Lieutenant Stone's getting supplies for everybody, because obviously everyone's going to have to come to the they're going to have to come to the juice bar, which is weird. And then the Finster and everyone decide that they are going to leave, which I think is great. Queen, I love this. Now this is something I didn't realize, which was just something fun.
What is it, my dear? Just tell me what it is and I'll make it vanish.
We have a bit of a dilemma. Look who's already here.
Rita and Zedd? I thought they retired eons ago.
Well, you were obviously mistaken.
We should have no mercy on them, my royal rapscallion.
No mercy at all, for they are the...
And again, more Sentai footage, which is cool. Now, I really wish this part was the main thing. Like, this is when they would come in and attack, like, use this to kind of do it, because I would have, like, when I was younger, I would have flipped out. And it feels more like, why wouldn't you use this footage? Because it just seems, and it fits in so well. You know, I love it. You know, I love everything about this whole thing, and I'm just, oh, this is so freaking cool. I would love to know more about the observatory and stuff like that. And it shows that this could easily have gone in a whole different way than what we are. So I want to leave it there. I want to say a big thank you to Longtendo Rangers for cleaning this up completely and actually showing more stuff. This is absolutely amazing. Go follow them. Go subscribe to them. It is highly recommended. I love their work, what they've done so far. But I am going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Did you know about this Zeo thing? Did you not? Would you like to have seen this at the very beginning? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。